Am I still on? Dominican Republic. Happy Dominion Day. Happy Independence Day, otherwise known as USA Day. It's hard. Welcome aboard. I think I blew my mic up for the first time. I don't usually go that strong. Or was it just the volume in my head? Did I get a little too amped up for America Day? USA Day. Happy freedom. Happy freedom from the UK Day? I don't know. It's Canada Day. Well, in the 80s, 1982 to be exact, I'll get the links here because I thought it was interesting. When did they change the day? Here's the official Canada site. Links in the show description, of course, as always, in the Wikipedia. And then the liberal responsible for changing the name. Happy Dominion Day to my Canadian friends. It's a day late and $1 short. My bad. Happy Independence Day to my American friends, family, and clients. Crazy times. Broadcasting on most of the accounts. If you're watching on my main YouTube account that I just got back maybe a couple months ago, I did an appeal today to be remonetized. We'll see how it goes. I'm not hopeful. I never am when it comes to YouTube. But I was gone for almost 3 years, and I'm back. So we'll see if they're going to allow me to make some money on it. In the meantime, buying Dominican Republic will always be there, hopefully, because it's all G-rated content. Broke a couple thousand subs and 1 million views and 1,000 videos. Not bad for a channel that's just over a year old. Maybe coming up on 2 soon. I think it's about 18 months old, maybe. Took me a while to build it, and it's G-rated, and I hope that I'm broadcasting live on it now. I'll refresh the screen, see what it says. No? Not live? Home? Wash up. Okay, we're live here. How about Twitter? Are we live here? So, welcome to the merging of accounts here. Some Twitter accounts let me broadcast live, others do not. Came down here with not much of a plan and one contact. Kind of forced out of the community I love, a 10-time Green Party candidate, political activists. Okay, this is going to be a short broadcast if we continue this nonsense. I just decided I was going to leave when they told me that I couldn't. So it was a rush. It was not well planned. There was no strategy involved. This is an example of winging it, picking up and leaving everything you know, all the comforts of home, all your friends and family, all your connections, all of it, and walking away and starting from scratch in a new country. I'm not saying I'm still here. It's a good life, and I'm reminded all the time of, I'm often reminded of the times, currently I have my friends calling me and saying, this is crazy up here. And what I keep reminding them is how much love there is out there, man. And you don't appreciate it in Canada because the culture's different. Down here, I don't know, it's got to be one of the freest countries in the world. You talk about the government staying out of your business. This is freedom down here, boy. Got a good expat community. They're really good to foreigners. It's not perfect, and it's not Canada, but it's not Canada, if you know what I'm saying. So, I mean, if you've got it in you, if you're thinking, like, I'm thinking of the people that I've connected coming down here. Some I meet, one of the first days they're down here, and I don't talk to them for months. Some I meet on vacation. They're coming down for a few months, and I spend weeks with them, untold hours, connecting them to whatever it is, even running them around in real estate or training them. We can help you. If you want a jet, flights are relatively cheap. It's the slow season now, so you get some really good inventory on rentals, cheaper prices. September, you're going to pay more from September to April. So if you got it in you and you got $1,000 and you want to roll the dice, I can help you out. I'm not going to solve all your problems. Making money is going to be something that you're obviously going to be responsible for. But if making money entails trading or selling real estate as an agent or an investor, I got a guy that can help you out. 30-year pro. He's pretty easy to deal with. And he knows his stuff. He loves to teach. That's me. And I love sharing my connections. You know those buddies of yours that, when they find out that you and a friend that they introduced you to are hanging around together, they're like, what are you doing hanging around him? I'm not that guy. I love it when my peeps that I introduce and bring together start doing stuff together, and happens all the time. God works in really, really mysterious ways. So with all that as an introduction, welcome aboard to all the channels I think I'm broadcasting on today. I had some restream issues I had to sort. We're going to run through a couple of my favorite listings with me off camera. Off camera. I should be off camera most of the time. Although I did change my camera angle. It's not a high-res zoom now of my face padded and cropped. It's a little bit wider angle. It should be a little clearer. This is the walkthrough of Terraza Tropimar. Now, I'm not going to, and the pool's under construction right now. I'm not going to run through all these, but I do have several units in here. And this is my favorite building. One of my favorite buildings on the North Coast. I've seen a few of them. But proximity to the beaches in downtown, this is in Sosúa. It's right up the hill from Super Pola. If you've ever been to Sosúa, you know where Super Pola is. It's a 10-minute walk downtown. It's a 3-minute whip on my bike. It's 15 minutes to the beaches. And it's 500 meters to the Super Pola. Down the hill. Well, coming back is not downhill. I will say that. And it's a good hill. This is pretty much at the top of this hill as far as where this driveway is. That is being repaired. We're going to have a waterfall again soon. That is got to be an 80-foot pool with a deep end. You don't see deep ends here. I'm going to push for a diving board. No, kidding. You don't see diving boards down here either. $250 per square meter when you're buying in here per month. So pretty decent. The staff is unbelievable. And when I say you forgot that people really love each other, when you come to the Dominican Republic, I mean, the love is poured all over you by staff here, by the front desk. They're so friendly and happy to serve. And you know what? They don't get paid that much. It's amazing the hospitality that the locals provide down here and the love. I saw two guys. I was at George's the other night. His name's Edison. And he was shaking hands with a buddy of his. You could see the smile. He didn't get up from his chair. He shook his hand and then re-shook his hand with his left hand again. And as I sat there watching these two friends obviously greet each other, I noticed that they were holding hands still. They held hands for half a minute, 30 seconds. And I just love the genuine love that you get down here. You know, back home, nobody says hi to you, and they stick to their own business. And, you know, I didn't even talk to my neighbors all that much when I lived there. Always say hi, but keep it short. Stay out of my business. I won't bother you. You don't bother me. Having said that, you know, knock on my door anytime if you need anything. Your neighbors are your best friend if you need help. But what a difference in personality and cultures down here. Love, love, love it. So this is Caribe Campo, Terraza Tropimar. I've done many shows on this. There's 121 units here. This is, as you can see, it's kind of like a bandshell and amphitheater where they used to hold concerts for the all-inclusive resort that this was 30 years ago. So it's a 30-year-old building. Props to my 4K video. Nice job. It's not easy to do 4K video, to store it, to edit it, to upload it. It's all extra work, memory, and frustration and time. But I love you, so I do it. This is coming down to K block. I mentioned it's $250 per square meter per month in here for the monthly fees. These units down here in K block are 30 meters, so $90 a month. You get a one bedroom at 65 meters for $162.50 a month, or you get a 3-bedroom main floor access off the driveway facing a pool, not the big one, but the smaller one. $325 a month. 1,400 square foot, 3-bedroom main floor. It's right underneath that. Your back door is the driveway and the parking lot. Super, super handy. 3 great things about that. 1, there's not a lot of condos under 150 here. 2, there's hardly any 3-bedroom condos anywhere at any price down here. And I guess 3 is the fact that it's got both of those. Oh, it's main floor. Did I say main floor? Was that one of them? Main floor, 3-bedroom. Yeah. Okay. No, we got it. 3 great things right there. A main floor access. You could have a garden. You could build a little garage for your whip if you wanted. You won't be pulling a car in there, but you could put your bike in. That's the generator. There's 24-hour backup. It's flawless. But there is a little bit of noise down that end of the building. So that's K block. You can get in there for 35-ish or best offer. You could buy a whole floor for 150-ish. No, 102. No, the whole floor is 5 units. They're asking 200. But commissions are really generous down here. And if you buy through me, I'll help you out. And if you're sending business down here, bird dog fees are completely legal. If you send me business and I make 20, I'll split it with you for a limited time. Seriously, if you send me an easy deal or you're buying for yourself and we have any connection at all, I'll kick you back some cash on the commission. A nice, healthy slice. You feel me? Especially if it's a slam dunk. So in here you can buy a 1-bedroom, 65 square meter unit at $162.50 a month. It rents low season $500, minimum $650, probably maximum high season per month. I just locked in a guy for long term for $500 a month. He can have it for as long as he wants. It sold for $75. 2 years ago it was $55 or $50. And 2 years from now they'll probably be closer to $100 than they are $75. Prices are ballooning in Sosúa. Take a look at Sosúa Ocean Village. Take a look at the prices in Casa Linda. Like Sosúa Ocean Village, I mean, they're almost up $100,000 over last year, I think, in average, prices. Crazy. I've seen guys buy on spec and flip for $100,000 lift. Buy a new house, close it, sell it, make a hunch. I mean, it's tricky, but it can be done. You're flipping paper. You're not doing anything more than just going through the legal process and selling it off and making $100,000. And it's tax-free down here. I mean, unless you're a citizen, unless you're who's taking taxes from you? I don't know. The lawyer, talk to your accountant. The lawyer gives you a check. You walk across to your bank account that you open when you get here. You have to open your bank account within 30 days of landing. But go over to the Bank of Santa Cruz. I have a girl that'll take care of you an hour and a half tops. You need your passport, maybe your driver's license, and your banking info for a year from home. Account information and transaction history. And you got a bank account that comes with a Visa card attached, like a prepaid Visa card attached to it, with a Dominican and American money accounts. You can do international wire transfers to the USD account and then transfer everything over to the peso account, the Dominican Republic account. It's flawless. It's beautiful. And the Banco Santa Cruz never runs out. Their bank machines don't run out of money like the other ones do down here, and they don't kill you. Ratty. How do you? I'm learning how to roll my R still. Across the street, I'm going to talk about this one too because I want to get out. It's warm today again, beautiful. That's Terraza Tropimar. All those Motos are going to be down there as I'm pointing out in the video. And then across the street is Residential Tropimar. I lived in that unit right there on the third floor for a little while, about 6 months when I came down here. And I have a video. This one. Do I go in here? No, I don't think I do. But I do have one where I do. It's a little model. So yeah, let's just hit that and get out of here because I'm a big fat sweaty mess. I put a shirt on special for you. The links are in the show description. This is a promo video done by the vendor of the one that's across the street in Residential Tropimar. Sorry, I'm not looking at the comments, but I see Renee hand jumped in. What up, Ren? Reynolds. This one's $185. They will rent it. I'd rather sell it. They'd rather get out. They bought it for a flip. They did a really nice reno on it. It's in a decent building across the street. Low fees. Can't remember the fees on this one. I'll get back to you on that. It might be in the video description, which is in the show description. So by doing a little bit of searching, you can figure out. I should know what it is. 3.25? I don't know. 250? Can't remember. There is a full walkthrough. Oh, this is a different one. Sorry, I don't have them in order. Oh, that's not very good. This one's $219, 50% financing, owner financed, 3 years at 5%. You can't beat that even by the bank. Community pool. There's about 9 properties down here. I've got about 4 left, including this one. These ones are brand new up the hill, never occupied, but 10 years old. 2 bedroom, 2 bath, on small lots, close together, overlooking the valley, the mountains, Sosúa Hills, if you will. This one's got really large vegetation all the way around it. The stuff grows like crazy. You can't believe the growing season down here. Everything just explodes in no time, as you would well expect. That's a really weird looking tree. It's round and it's venomous. If you break it, you don't want to get it on you. Venomous? Toxic. Let's go with that. This one's $219. 2 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,400 square feet. Off grid, she's got some solar options there. It's in a quiet community up past La Mulata 3. But it's safe, it's gated, it's patrolled, it's secure, and it's cheap. $219. Hello? Anyone? Hello? So full video there. I have some stills, but it's over here. Go to all my listings and you can search it because I was not good at planning today. I figured I'd get out here while I was feeling it and then get out before I wasn't. That's $219 Alon Mulata. This is my boy Baudillo. ¿Qué pasa, Baudillo?
Bueno, hoy quisiera huir y estar lejos contigo, donde nadie moleste, echar al mundo al olvido. porque quisiera huir y estar lejos contigo, que nadie moleste.
Anyways, I forgot how hot it was in here, so I'm grateful for the musical break a little bit because I had to dry my earphones off and stop the sweat from dripping on the mic. It's overcast today. We got a little bit of rain, but still warm. Close to 90. Baudillo, because the information of these videos is in the show description, and in the show description you'll find Baudillio's contact information, and if you WhatsApp him, if you're on Kite Beach, if you're at Ojo or any of the bars on Kite Beach, shoot him a message, shoot him your pin, and go, hey, homie, come play me some music. And he's not cheap. I think I give him 100 pesos a song, so if he plays 5 songs, he gets 500. That's $10 American. And he's sweet. He doesn't speak much English, but that's okay. It's weird, you know, another lesson in life for you, for me, is, I gotta cut him short. That's no good. Oh, I'm tempted to put this guy on. You know what? Here, I'll just put it in the comments section. You want to watch, I don't know if I can get away with playing this because it's YouTube and it's probably copyrighted, but you want to watch a great performance by a gifted musician that is like a poet. Here's the link. I'm not going to play it for you now, but it was in my suggestions. So shoot Baudillo a WhatsApp message, and he will meet you on the beach and play some music for you. How come I went away from it? Oh, because I passed it. Yeah. So I'm sorry I cut you there, Baudillo. Why you didn't finish the song? I've got other videos. Search his name. I've got other videos of him performing on the beach. Casa Linda. This is a dream. Only because it's the most uniqueness in Casa Linda is, well, it's difficult. Like, they're all different, obviously, but this is the most unique property in Casa Linda. Casa Linda is a cash cow. It's a money machine, okay? And if you set up the way with the connections I set you up with, all your money stays here. All your income stays in the Dominican accounts. This one rents for what, $500-600 a night, plus. And look at this yard, dude. Like, I've never been to Vancouver. And frankly, I like it here. But that's what it kind of made me feel. It made me feel like I was in the gorge in Niagara in the summer. I don't know. Super private, a huge lot. A monster house, 6 bedrooms, 6.5 baths. Everything's in good shape. Canadian owners. They want out. $795. It's massive. The full description is in the video walkthrough. $795. If you see what's selling in Casa Linda for $500,000-600,000, this is one of the largest. It is one. Well, it's definitely the largest lot in Casa Linda. I don't know about the size of the house. It's close. Again, maybe that stuff's in the show description. I'm burning up. I need another shower. This is 3 or 4 showers a day weather again. Until November, late November, early December, when it starts to, in January we'll break 70 degrees at night, which is nice. A 64, 65, a 66 here and there at night is nice instead of 77. It's warm. And I don't like air conditioning, so. And I hate when I put myself in my videos. Anyway, $795 or best offer. Okay? It's not anywhere different. It's not any different than anywhere else. It's not different. Yeah, it's not different than anywhere else. Try your offer. Sometimes you get a score. I don't know anything you buy down here is a score compared to what you're buying at home. I don't know why anyone would be sitting on equity right now in North America. Pull some out. with a couple 100,000, man, you can buy something down here that puts 30,000 American a month in your pocket for $250 in Casa Linda. Brand new, furnished, $250. Makes you $30 a year. Guarantee, like a conservatively $30K American a year. And this one's $185, 2-bedroom, 2-bath. We already showed you the promo video. This is the full walkthrough. They will rent it, but I mean, it's a pretty good reno. I'd rather just broom it for them. They would too. They're going to stay in the market and do this again. This is their 4th flip. And they're getting premium dollar on everything because they're doing it correctly. They're putting the best of the best in, including the furnishings. Like even the furniture in this place is high end, like super expensive stuff. Which when it comes to selling, if you've got your own furniture, they'll gladly take it out of the price for you. Okay? They use the best of the, I mean, obviously they're not going to change the fixtures. They use good stuff here. Real high-end reno. 2-bedroom, 2-bath. Link in the show description. Description in the video description. Listen, man, it's like I've done this before. Wow. All right, what else we got? We got a mouse that's temperamental because I don't still have a mouse pad. Faking it. What's this? Casa Linda, we did that. That's the walkthrough. Oh, this one is Oceanfront. 3 units, 10,000 square feet, 6-bedroom, 6.5 bath. 2.2 million on the ocean. In Sosúa, close to Sosúa Ocean Village. Great neighbors. Well, because one is Sosúa Ocean Village. So, like, they built this massive wall over there. That's not the prettiest, but at least it's private, you know. That's it right there. Now, the house has 2 units, and then the garage right there has a unit that is above. So, and she's done. She's staying in town. The list price is the list price, but if you put paper in front of her, she'd be a lot more negotiable as she when we talked, when we first met. Really cool lady. Writer. Professional writer, like a, you know, industry type girl. And, you know, she says it's 2.2. And I said, well, you'd be a lot more negotiable if it was a serious cash offer with a 10% deposit attached to it. And she said, yep. She will help with terms with 50% down. Now, we're not like, this is not the type of buyer price range that you want to be looking for somebody that wants terms. But on the other hand, you know those 4 or 5 buddies that you go up north with every year and how much it costs you? Your 4 or 5 buddies could put a couple $100,000 in, mortgage the rest, come down here anytime you wanted, and then get some pretty decent income when you were not here, like in the summertime, in the low season. Perfectly rentable. So I've got a full walkthrough of this one. One of the most unique properties I've seen down here, and seductive because of where it's at. The tranquility. I think this is a 4K video as well. Some of them I managed to get uploaded using a trick. I try to stay out of the mirrors, but sometimes it's just not possible. Sosúa, right on the ocean, huge lot. I can't remember the dimensions of the frontage. It's got to be 100 feet by a couple 100 feet deep. Yeah, that's got to be an acre, this lot. 100 by 200 probably. It's got really good frontage. And she will look at financing. Again, we're not using that only for a convenience sake because it makes my listings more saleable. This is one of... Man, I can't believe I still got this one. The guy turns out, when I first met this guy, he's from St. Catharines, for crying out loud. I came all the way to Sosúa to find a guy from my hometown that owns one of the best deals in real estate that I've ever seen, and it's still there. It's $795. There's 17 rooms actually, but one's a kitchen now on the main floor. So if you want to put it back to 17-room hotel, you could do it. 4 floors. It's a paint job. The roof is fine, but you could throw a new roof on it. It's all that roll shingle. Labor's super cheap down here. And it's in the heart of the resort district. Owner financing, maybe a little bit, but no, he wants cash. He wants out. But again, you never know what he'll take. He's been asking $795. He says he's tight on his price, but he hasn't seen a great offer yet. He's seen some that he just threw out. It's 100 meters like that far right there. Not even 100, probably 100 meters to the beach. One of my favorite beaches is in Sosúa. It's Casa Linda Beach, and there's public access to it. You got Sosúa by the sea that we're flying over right now, a brand new, what's supposed to be a marina at some point. They're even talking about a deep dock for like cruise liners, but who knows when that'll happen, if ever. The Marriott over there tops out at $4,000 a night. They're building, and that's Casa Linda on the left, 600-room resort. And then we're panning around Sosúa by the sea, straight in front. The Marriott's right behind that. And the new Marriott building over here is going to be more condos. You could 5-star this little thing. Little. I don't know. What is it? 4 floors of 2,000. I don't know. 6,000. 60. I don't know. 7,000 square feet maybe. And here's the best part. There's 10 titles here. There's 10 condos titles. So each floor has identical units in it. And I mean renovated identically. There's a couple units that aren't finished. There's, I think, 8 that are furnished and ready to go. It needs a little work around the edges, mostly cosmetic. Some of the units, if you're gonna change them to condos, they need renovations. But renovations are cheap down here. Labor's a quarter the price or less than back home. All right. So it's $795. He might help with financing, but he wants a clean deal. You can close it right away. You can open it tomorrow and run 5 or 6 rooms out of it, $50-$60 a night. You can live in the penthouse while you renovate a couple of the units for sale for condos. You get 10 units you can sell. If you sold 9 of them underneath you and you kept the penthouse for yourself, you probably make $400 to $600, depending on the quality and depending on your patience. Depending on the quality of the renovations and depending on how long you're willing to wait for your money, you're talking all in and flipped probably no more than a year because the reno's not going to take more than 4 months, tops. Tops. You could do it a lot faster than that. And you could be sold. You could have your money out in a year and be living in a condo with a few hundred G's in the bank. At least. So talk to me about what I think the resale value. You can't over-improve this property because that one right here, oh, you can see my mouse. This is the Marriott. It tops out at, I'm not kidding, $4,000 a night. Go on the website. It's called, whatever, I can't remember what it is. Marriott Sosúa. It's easy to find. Ocean Club, I think. This is Sosúa by the sea over here. It's in transition. Rumored to be in transition, sold for 6-7 mil. He was asking 7, I think. I think he turned down 6. This one's got 100 titles in it here. 100 condo titles. And room to build. Because you can go up with these units. And then, I can't remember, this is private condos over here. And then over here, this is Casa Linda. 700 rooms, I don't know, 80 to 100 a night. No, 600 rooms. Probably a $50 million resort. You cannot over-improve these rooms. And if you're looking for something to ease your way into business down here, there's very little regulation. Moving money is easy. The Dominican government helps you with all kinds of ways. We have a great lawyer. His name's Guido Perdomo. He's classic. He's intelligent. His son helps him run. I've never heard anyone say a bad thing about him, and he's treated me really well. And he's connected. He's got a bank account in New York and Miami. That's where you send your fees for escrow, your deposit, and closing fees, funds. Let's call them funds. And if you spend $200,000 down here, you can start the process for residency. Get your citizenship if you want. Or no, not citizenship, residency. So you can get a cedula on a driving like a driver's license. But come on. My driver's license works just fine down here. You know? Anyway, that is a great deal. This is my profile on Point2. I get about 100 listings up there. If you go to that link and scroll down below, it'll say My Listings. It's a beautiful opportunity in Dominican Republic. If you're an entrepreneur, it's the Wild West here. Government stays out of your life. The people are beautiful. The weather is unsurpassed. You want fresh fruit? Pineapples, bananas, papayas, like you name it, it all grows here. You even got decent strawberries, surprisingly enough. Grapes. Grapes are imported, I think. Avocado. Well, if I created like a monster in avocado for me, wow. The local cooking's amazing. George's is right down the street. George's Oasis Bar. Every night Monday night he's got Italian night in there. I've been there 3 Monday nights in a row, and it's beautiful. Pork scappellini last week. Lasagna one week, and pasta. Oof, pasta. Carbonara's coming up in 2 weeks. Lasagna this week again by popular demand. Back. Every Monday, Italian night at George's Oasis Bar. I don't have his link up there, but it's warm. It's beautiful. I don't know if we're going to get some more rain tonight or not. A beautiful Tuesday afternoon to you. Peace, love. Hug your neighbor, and whatever you do, find a way to cash in some of your equity in Canada and bring it. Oh, hey, I'm out.